coloring set. It's so cute. And under here is my papers. So I made a cat and a sunset.
Before I get into this video, give a huge shout out to today's sponsor for this video, and that is LifeRX. Y'all, my body has been looking so freaking good, and it's because number one, I eat in a caloric deficit, I prioritize protein, I make sure to get in physical activity as much as possible, like walking or getting on the walking pad or going outside and going for a walk. And then I also have been weightlifting. I started weightlifting last week. So yeah, I started back weightlifting and y'all, is kicking my butt. But we're gonna stay consistent because I want to preserve as much lean muscle on my body as possible. But LifeRX is a telehealth company that I am now working with, and they have the good stuff. They got the good stuff. I'm currently on a GLP-1, and if you guys ever wanted to be an influencer or an advocate for a telehealth company like LifeRX, then make sure to look in my description because it might be something for you if you would like to try out a GLP-1 and also be an influencer or an advocate for them. And if you are one who just wants to, slim down a little bit, or you have an endocrine or hormonal disorder like me, I have PCOS, then use my code Assata, and yeah, book your consultation. Hey everybody, what's poppin'? Today we are going to Charlotte to go to Carowinds. I'm so excited. Today is also Aaliyah and my mom's birthday. So say happy birthday to Lily.
And I got a new doll, and guess what, guys? I got a lot of boo-boo with school clothes, and I got a reborn doll.
Yeah. So it's my baby's birthday, her 7th birthday, and my mama's birthday. So yeah, I gave birth on my mama's birthday. Sure did.
Noticing that when you guys come by my home, and
So I'm at the hotel in Charlotte. I think it's like South Carolina actually, but it's by Carowinds. But yeah, it's about to start raining, and I wanted to go sit outside somewhere, but I don't even know if there's anywhere to sit outside. But I just got tired of being in the room. I didn't go to Carowinds yesterday. It's currently 9/28 and it's July 23rd. I have not been vlogging like that, honestly, just simply because, I don't know, this Mercury Retrograde has been definitely doing its big one. And yeah, I don't know why they got the chairs up in here. I guess since breakfast is over, but yeah. I'm about to listen to a sermon on my phone and wait probably some time until it's time to go. But I already packed all my stuff up. It is currently, what is today? July 25th, and it's Saturday. I have been all over the place in the beginning of this vlog. Like I said, it was the Mercury Retrograde. It was low-key. It's starting to kick my behind. But we're back and we're better. I also just took my nails off, and today was so fun. And I should have brought my camera. I looked at my camera on my nightstand or my vanity and literally was just like, I should take that. I should take that. Why did I not take it? Today was so eventful, y'all. It was so damn eventful. I had to, for one, my hair wasn't done until just now. I just straightened my hair. I also got some K18 because I heard that was really good for your hair. So I used that in my hair. And she feels great. She feels good. She feels moisturized. This is my real hair. She is growing. I made the decision a couple years ago to start growing out my hair because I'm quick to cut it. But that's besides the point. Today I went to the doctor, to urgent care. Not even gonna get into what it is. It's nothing serious. It was something very minute, very minor. But y'all, my mom was like, get a doctor's note. Long story short, she just needed a doctor's note. Y'all, I walk out because I'm tired of being in that doctor's office. We was in that doctor's office for a good minute. I walk out with my paper, like my discharge papers, so I can go get my medicine. And my mom is still in there running her mouth on the phone. Tell me why the lady at the front desk hands my mom the wrong discharge papers, not the doctor's note, which she was supposed to give her. She handed us somebody's discharge papers. My mom gets in the car, she's still on the phone. So I look at the papers because I'm looking for the doctor's note. Mind you, I already have my discharge papers. Y'all, why the hell did I go through it? I didn't pay attention to the first page, and I see stuff about STDs. Like, you know how they give you like the printout of, hold on one second. You know how they give you like the printout, like pamphlet in your discharge papers. I went in there for something minute. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, I haven't been doing anything. I'm actually abstinent, you guys, and have been for like 3 months. But shocked me. So I'm sitting there like, my doctor didn't mention anything about this. This is a very non-judgmental channel, first and foremost. So I am not one to be like, that's why you did it. No, we all go through stuff. I've been through stuff. Okay, we all go through something. So I'm not judging nobody that's ever been through it or will go through it, or, you know, going through it now. But it shocked me because I'm sitting here like, my doctor didn't mention that I had this. I'll go to the front page. It's somebody's whole name on there. One, I seen the weight. And that's how I should have known. Like, girl, this is not your paper. I saw the weight was 165. I was like, damn, I hit my goal weight already. That's crazy because I weighed myself this morning and I was 175. Baby, it was somebody's whole name on the front. So I pulled out my discharge papers that I already had from the, like, earlier. And I was like, oh my God, this lady done went and gave me somebody's STD papers. And y'all know, like, HIPAA laws, all of that. Y'all know that people are, like, conniving, evil, will post my chart and all this other stuff. So I was just like, you got to be freaking kidding me. She just gave me somebody's freaking discharge papers. So I go in there. I wait in line for like 10 minutes, y'all. I didn't even rush up to the front like I should have. I waited for her to be done with everybody. And I was like, hey, you gave us the wrong thing. I was waiting for a doctor's note. And I handed it to her. And she tried to make it seem like, oh, I asked her what name. Like, I said your name. And I was like, girl, why are you trying to act like it was my mama's fault? It was not my mama's fault. Yes, she was on the phone. But my mom was like, she said my name and handed her that paper, and that was not my name. So it was just a little mistake on the office or whatever, but she tried to make it seem like it was my mom's fault, and I just didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's okay. So yeah, I don't even remember the name, don't want to remember the name. I hope that girl gets her medicine and calls it a day. Because, y'all, it's rough out here, you know, to be judging somebody. But the simple fact that, and even if I did remember the name, I wouldn't say it online. Like, that's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no judgment or whatever on this side. You know, we all go through stuff. It just shocked me because I was like, baby, I haven't been doing nothing. I'm going to silence all my stuff because now all of a sudden everybody want to hit me up. I was like, I haven't been doing nothing. So what's really tea? But long story short, that happened. And then where did we go after that? Oh yeah, we went to Bath and Body Works. They built the Bath and Body Works in Freedom Town Center in Fayetteville, like its own building, so you don't have to go into the mall. And I was like, yo, this is so clutch, because that's the only reason I go into the mall is for Bath and Body Works. I can give a fuck about anything else in the mall except Bath and Body Works. Not the food in there, not the clothes in there. I just want to go to Bath and Body Works. So they actually did build a Bath and Body Works at Freedom Town Center. So we went in there. I got Aaliyah some really cute stuff, like this little pink sanitizer thing that has a whistle on it, a sanitizer holder, and a pen, I believe, and something else. But I got her that with some sanitizer, and I just got me a sanitizer, y'all. But after that, I'm not even gonna get into what happened after that, but we went and got food. And then, we went to Petco or PetSmart. I forgot which one it was. But we went there, looked at some kitties, looked at some ferrets, looked at some guinea pigs, because I do want a pet very soon. And I'm just trying to decide which pet I want to get at this point. Because I know ferrets, they're not good with kids. So yeah, ferrets aren't good with kids, so I don't want to do that. Guinea pigs are so skittish with kids or people in general, so I don't want to do that. So I guess I might get a kitty cat. I don't know yet. I don't want to say it too loud because that little girl be listening. So yeah, she will be really excited, very happy. So eventually maybe I will get one. I'm gonna go adopt one that's already spayed and neutered. Thank you. And then we went to Five Below, got some stuff from out of there. They got some really cute pajamas and graphic tees, y'all, and sprays, like body sprays. But that's what we did today. And then the thing that I told y'all I'm not gonna tell y'all about, we had went and got food, y'all, and baby, they was on my body. That's all I'm gonna say. They was on my body, and I love that. They were just on my body, and I looked a complete fool. No makeup, no lashes, hair not done. It was in a puff. Y'all know I don't do puffs. I don't do that shit. It was in a whole puff. I'm sitting here eating my food, y'all. Basically, somebody was trying to talk to me, and I just freaked out. I was like, I look a mess. And it was two dudes, actually. Like, one, like, I was like, okay, yeah, I was trying to talk to him. Not gonna hold you. But the other one, like, his friend was, like, trying to muscle his way on me. And my mom was like, he trying to talk to her. What are you doing? And I was just like, oh. Mind you, I got a chicken tender in my hand. I look a complete hot mess. And I can hear him when we was pulling off. He was like, dang, I didn't get her number. And I was like, ooh, yeah. I'm so awkward with men, y'all, in person. I'm just like, especially when I don't feel super confident. And I'm usually confident, especially on camera and when I feel like I look good, you know. But when I don't look good, I be trying to get in, get out. But I had a beautiful day with my mom and my daughter. We laughed and laughed and laughed and had the time of our lives. Came back and watched Hang Time. I think that's his name. Aaliyah put it on. Hang Time on YouTube, and watched him go to like every amusement park or whatever, or stay in like different places at an amusement park. It's really cool. It's really interesting. But yeah, that was my day. It was so cool. I should have vlogged. I should have brought my camera. But I really, when I'm out, like, I like to just live in the moment. But next time I go out or do something, I'm definitely going to bring y'all. Let me go ahead and text people back, because I got like 4 notifications on my phone right now. So I'm trying to clock in with my people real quick. And then I'll clock in with y'all, because I love y'all. Thank you, Capricorn. Or something like that. But you make some shit, I lose face. Knock your shit right out the frame. Now I ain't the same. Hey babies, hello. Can you tell that I am in such a good mood? I had such a great day. But now I'm like writing music and stuff. That's what I was just doing. That's really what I do. But I was just writing music for my next project, which I'm super excited. It's gonna be out probably in like another year. I'm gonna give it some time, or before, who knows. But long story short, I be feeling like when I'm being open and letting my guard down just a little bit with certain people, they give me a reason to not, because they just show me that their guard is up. And now I'm just like, baby, I have trust issues, period. And I just can't bring any and everybody around me without them either trying to hunch on my homies or hunch on my man or a man that I like. Like, I feel like a lot of this, and it's not all women. I'm not saying that whatsoever, because it's really not. It's just people claim to be girls, but when it's time to be a woman and be there for your friend, it's just like, I haven't given somebody all of that access to me just yet, like as a woman. And you're not supposed to, as a grown-ass woman, I don't think, give everybody freeway into your life. Keep that loving, I was about to say something else, but keep that guard up. You feel me? Like, keep your guard up until a person gives you a reason to let it down. But I mention this because it's like in certain friendships, it's like a battle of who's going to let their guard down and open up about something first. And I just don't want to think that deep into some shit. I really don't. Like, if it doesn't come natural to me, then there's no point. You feel me? And that's just where I'm at right now with it. I'm about to cook. I made some beef stew, like a big pot of beef stew with potatoes, cream of mushroom, carrots, celery, pepper, onions. What else? Yeah, I think that was about it. I made a big pot of that yesterday, so that's what we're about to have for dinner. Some leftovers, but I'm about to make some cornbread, and I just need milk and an egg. I'm gonna make the baby some cornbread because that's what she wants. She love her some cornbread, so I'm gonna go mix some bowl. I really don't need the big one. I'm gonna get this size because it's not even a lot. And it's real easy to make regular cornbread. Now, I don't know how to make it from scratch. I'm sure I can look up a recipe on how to make it from scratch, to be honest with y'all, but this is quick. And she gets the job done. I already started preheating the oven to 400. And then I'm going to add 1 egg and 1/3 cups of milk to a greased pan. Now, for me, I usually just use like this butter spray in the pan. And I have olive oil spray too. But I'm gonna get the egg and I'm gonna get the milk. Crack my egg. Boom. This is new milk, so gotta open it. And it's that 1/3 cup. That's really just a tinge of milk, y'all. Not even a lie. You ain't gotta do too much. You ain't never have to do too much. And you can use a whisk. I don't like using whisk because the ones I have, like, I just don't like them. Just gonna mix, mix, mix. And that's really it. So I'm not making no rice because we don't have no rice. My mom came over and made food. And I didn't realize that she used the last bit of the rice. So we don't got no rice. I used brown rice for the stew beef yesterday. That's what I used to eat on top. But brown rice just takes so long to freaking cook. I don't have a rice cooker, so I'll be making mine on the stove. But it just takes forever to cook brown rice. And I don't think I made it all the way through because she was so hungry. And I was like, oh my God. So it was straight. It wasn't no busting rice or nothing. I wanted white rice. That's what I wanted.
My feet lights up.
What lights up? Come show me.
My chart.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so cool. You want to show me?
It said there's like a light, and I'm trying to charge that light.
And this takes about 10 to 12 minutes. So yeah. And while this is hot, while this is in the oven, I'm gonna heat up the stew beef. So I just checked my messages. I gotta hit him back. But I just checked my messages. Somebody invited me somewhere tonight. And I'm so mad. I wish I would have known about it. Well, I knew about it, but I wish I would have got invited earlier. You know, like way before, like way in advance, because I would have made plans for the baby.
Hi guys, so I got a new bow, and I also got this from Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, and a little holder.
Yeah, and a little holder. So I just put it in like this.
Other way.
Yeah.
No, you had it.
Yeah. There we go. So it's this little holder. And then we have a pen right here. And a whistle. So there's, you see that light right there?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find the thing because it said across.
Press button to activate light.
Where's the button? Oh, it's right there.
Okay, so this is Lily's food. Some mac and cheese, some stew beef, and some fluffy cornbread. Hey girly pops. So I looked so much better earlier. I don't know what the fuck happened. I took a nap. And now I am just chilling. My mama did come over earlier too, and I have on a top. My mom did come over earlier as well to go to sleep, and it's crazy because me and her fell asleep at the same time. But yeah, hi babies. So I was just posting I'm gonna start doing weekly dumps on my new Instagram, because I did make a new Instagram. It's at Assataamani. But I'm gonna start doing weekly dumps of my week on there on Sundays. But on there I was talking about how I'm probably more than likely going to be getting surgery. And I don't give a damn about no one's opinion. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting a BBL. I want to get my boobs reduced and lifted. And I also want to get either a tummy tuck or a lipo 360. So I already know who I wanted to do it. To be honest with y'all, they're in North Carolina. But of course, you have to go through consultation. Your girl got to save up for that. So it's something that's probably going to happen in like 2028, 2029 era. I want to lose my last 10 pounds. I only have 10 more pounds to go to hit my first weight loss goal. And I want to maintain it for at least a year. Make sure I'm in that gym. Make sure that I'm eating the proper things. But I do pride myself on being a natural woman. I think that my body is beautiful. She's gorgeous naturally. It's just something I want to do because I want to do it. Like, I have literally been going up and down my weight, losing 20 pounds, gaining 20 pounds, losing 20 pounds, gaining 20 pounds, losing 40 pounds, gaining 40 pounds for a while. And I know exactly what it is. It's one, the fact that yes, I do have PCOS, which is an endocrine hormonal disorder. We all know that by now, especially if you're on my channel. So gaining weight is so easy. I can grow a butt. I can grow some bitties, but that gut gonna grow too, baby. And then also I did have a daughter, so I have stretch marks on my stomach, my belly button. I just don't like my belly button, you know? And then the third thing is, a lot of you guys may or may not know this. If you're not an avid watcher of my channel, then you probably don't know this. But I do have to take mental health medications every day for the rest of my life, which adds so much weight onto you. So much weight. So I have two things that's working against me, the PCOS as well as the mental health medications. And I just want a clean slate, you know? Like the baby stuff, I lost my baby weight immediately because I was breastfeeding. I wasn't worried about no damn body at that time. I was breastfeeding and the weight just fell off. And then COVID happened and the weight just came on. And that's when I was like, oh, wow, I think it has a lot to do with my PCOS. So I just really want a clean slate, something to get rid of the fat cells instead of shrinking it. Because if you guys don't know, when it comes down to fat cells, once it's already formed, you can either shrink it or you can grow it. But it's already formed. It's a cell that's already formed in your body. And this is just my general knowledge. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But you can't get rid of a fat cell. It can just shrink or get bigger. If I'm wrong, correct me. But that's my understanding. So the fat cells that I have accumulated throughout life, and there's nothing wrong with having fat, please, I'm not saying that, but the fat cells I have accumulated over my life through pregnancy and then mental health changes and PCOS and gaining weight, losing weight, it's just too much for me at this point. I want them gone. I want the fat where I don't want it to be gone completely. And it's like, I eat healthy, y'all. I work out like more than your average person, and it works. It really does work when you want a certain physique. But I had to be real with myself, and I was like, I think I want to just start over, you know? And I feel like God wouldn't be putting this in my head. And I've talked about it in the past, like several years ago too, how I was considering surgery. But it's like, I don't want anybody influencing my decision on what I do with my body. This is my body, you know? And at the time, it was like people influencing my decision, like, oh, you don't need that, don't do that, you look great. I know I look great, thank y'all. Like, I know I look great. It's nothing about looking great. I want a fresh start for myself and for my life, and I want to do something for myself and gift myself something. And of course, I have goals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have my driving anxiety, that's one of my goals. I don't mind sharing with you guys. I also want to be able to buy my car, my new car. I also want to be able to buy a house one day. I want to travel out the country for the first time in my life, child. I want to do all these things, but I want to be able to pour into myself. I want the car not for myself. Like, I'm cool with staying in the house or having a life. I'm actually not cool with it. Actually, not. I think I'm getting tired of that too. That's a lie. But it's like, I don't ask for much. I'm a very simple woman. As long as I have my art, I'm fine. In the gym, in a trail, baby, I'm good. I don't need to drink and party or nothing. But I do want to go out the country to drink and party and relax. But yeah. But it's like, the car really is for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, is to be able to do things with her. And the house is for my daughter, so I have something that I can pass down to my generations. Like, and all that's going to take time. It's going to take money. That's why I push so hard for my content and for my art, because this is something I really want in my life. That's why I got higher education. Those are things that are non-negotiables. Like, I already know, because I'm a mom. Like, I have to do what's best for my daughter. But I had to think, like, girl, when's the last time you did something for yourself? Like, you bought all these cameras over the past several years thinking that it was for you, but in reality, when I first started buying cameras, it was for my clients, and then it became for social media. Like, I want something that is for me, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like actually getting surgery will be that. Like, it's something for me. Of course, I'm not going in it like, oh, this is about to be sunshine and rainbows, babe, this is going to be great, I'm going to handle it great, I have high pain tolerance. I've never had surgery, but I know that my boobs hurt my back. And that's just me being blunt. My boobs hurt my back so bad. My shoulders, my back, they hurt them. And I didn't notice it until I started sitting up straight. Like, even me, like, straightening up right now, I'm laying down, but even me straightening up right now, it is so unnatural because I'm used to hunching. And I have to get a reduction. So I'm going to go through insurance and get a reduction in lift, which when they do a reduction, they do a lift. I have a way more than enough volume on my chest to get a reduction in lift. So I don't need any implants. I don't want to hear nobody's story about, oh, I got implants. No, I'm not getting no implants. I heard of implant sickness and it just freaked me out. And then I seen like somebody actually, because when you get implants, you're supposed to go back eventually and get a new set, and then go back eventually get a new set. When you get implants, that is a foreign object. Like, I don't want no type of foreign objects in my body. The most foreign object I've ever had in my body, if you have a dirty mind, then you that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what this video is about. But the only foreign objects I ever had in my body was like birth control in my arm. So that's the only time, and it just felt weird. Like, I wasn't fucking with it. Whew, that was a time. But yeah, I just want to do something for myself. And plus, I'm always on camera. I love to take pictures, and I'm tired of having to pose this way and worry about that, and do I look like this? And I just want to look the way I envision myself to look. And when you get your body done, that is an investment. I've never ever I pride myself and have prided myself on being a natural woman, but I never put down women who go and get surgery if the surgery looks right. Because there are some people I'm just like, that shit looks like a diaper, you know? And I don't even want to risk my life or risk it looking like a diaper afterwards. I'm good on the BBL. But surgery in general, I've always been very, very, very open and positive towards women who decide to do that, or men, you know, because you're taking initiative to invest in yourself, especially if you're doing social media, content creating, music, and all the other stuff. You want to look your best, whatever you view to be your best, not because of anybody else. And I'm not saying, oh, because a lot of people are watching, you need to look perfect. I'm saying you need to look the way you want to look in order to do these jobs. And if I know for a fact, girl, you had a baby, you getting older, yitties are still beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love a natural body too. I love the saggy boobs. I love all boobs, small boobs, big boobs, big areolas, small areolas. I just love boobs. But yeah, I'm just at this point where I want to do something for myself and invest in myself, and I'm completely confident about it now. Like before, I would never have got on here and been like, yeah, this is what I want to do, because I don't want nobody thinking that that's a major insecurity for me, because it's really not. It's really an investment, you know. The only major insecurity that I have right now, and you're not supposed to tell people your insecurities, especially on a public platform, but I don't give a fuck, never cared, I'm a Taurus. My only insecurity right now is my body acne. And my bikini line. Those are my insecurities. That's why when I go to the pool, I'm constantly chilling, got my legs crossed, and you know, like I have a whole routine now, but it takes a full 6 months to a year to really, you know, build a routine and see a difference. I don't get waxes. That's really what it is. When I was consistently getting waxes, oh baby, and doing my routine, baby, the bikini line was looking supple, okay? Just to keep it a band, because we all adults here. Bikini line was tea. But once I stopped doing all that, I grow hair. Like, y'all see the hair on my head. I grow hair so fast on my body. It's ridiculous. And I be trying to be like, oh my God, let me get rid of this. Sometimes I just let it go. I just be like, fuck it. But I need to get waxes is where I'm going with that. The only thing is my body acne and my bikini line. Outside of that, I'm completely confident in who I am. It's really, I just want to change, and I think that that's okay. Like, I've spent several years in the wellness space, not really so much in the fitness space, because I don't really think that girls with PCOS are talked about enough in the fitness space, to be honest with y'all. I don't think that we get our flowers. I think we get overlooked because it's such a difficult situation to deal with for trainers and brandings and all the other stuff. But hey, you win some, you lose some. But in the wellness space, I have enjoyed, you know, being a natural woman, doing more holistic things, and just documenting my experiences. It's just do what makes you happy and what's going to make you happy. And at this point, getting some new yitties and a mommy makeover is what's going to make Assata happy. And who knows, I might change my mind, but nobody's going to change my mind for me. I'm very stubborn, but nobody's going to change that. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I am building a home studio, so I'm going to be recording and engineering myself. I'm working on a project, and I have an executive producer / master and mixer. So I'm going to be sending him the files, but I have to record it here. Or I can go to the actual studios that we have here, but it's just an investment. You know, I've been buying stuff, so I was like, let me just buy stuff that's an investment instead of buying cameras. And I got the 2 cameras I want, so for now. I'm still eventually going to buy another camera. But that's pretty much it. That's really it. I started a new Instagram. 2028, 2029, I'm going to be getting my surgery, and I'm building a home studio. There is nothing else going on. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I have talked for like 17 minutes. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your life. Not even just your week or your day. Beautiful life. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.